And that's for the piggies in every US city thinking a seat in the back row is Porsche because of European history. They miss seeing the monocle though, so I be in the front row on days I'm making dough. All alone, in the zone, on the phone, until the trailers go off the screen, along with all those production companies that never did a thing for me.
Recently, there seems to have been an uptick in the box office of films that are blatant ripoffs of other more or lesser known stories for the modern generation in the West by neighboring countries. The French just tried their hand at Mel Brooks' cult classic Dracula's Dead and Loving It with Luc Besson's unbearable Dracula. And now here comes Scarlet, a Mary Sue anime retelling of Shakespeare's Hamlet. I don't understand how this Sony picture could think to attach the word classic to its distribution. What's classic is the source material, not this anime imitation. The story follows so severely close to Hamlet that Hosada doesn't even bother to change the main antagonist's name from King Claudius. Still, audiences are expected to follow a wannabe Red Sonja around a CGI underworld that loses its luster real fast after, like most Shakespearean tragedies, she fatally poisons herself along with the antagonist. The unique Studio Chizul animation is the only draw here, making the action scenes pop out at viewers. But pop-up books were entertaining when I was still wearing diapers. I can't say the same today. The script features an annoying man-child to support the Mary Sue protagonist. This time around, it's a medic who runs around healing the wounds of everyone he comes across, including those trying to kill him and Scarlet, as if they weren't dead enough already. Then there's the spirit of Scarlet's father humorously popping up, telling her to forgive Claudius. All the male protagonists are bereft of any backbone, typical of most Japanese anime just to legitimize the Mary Sue, who, though capable, whenever vulnerable, has to lean on the emasculated jellyfish that they partner with, and there's no difference here in Scarlet. This is a common theme in Japanese anime that finds itself here and makes Scarlet annoyingly familiar territory, despite the CGI tricks Sony and company banked on to make profit from this picture. The subplots that touch on existentialism, forgiveness, and human emotion could be better depicted elsewhere. Eastern existentialist philosophy here becomes a tacky add-on since Hosada leans too much on Greek tragedy, which essentially is what Hamlet is to its core. Portraying the main protagonist as a red-headed caucasoid stepchild amongst a slew of Asian characters doesn't help matters either. To palette swap everyone but the main character, who just happens to be an heiress to an aristocracy in Denmark of all places, fuck the Boers, really just shows how deep caucasoid colonialism has affected East Asian culture and how sad it is that that is expressed in their media to this day. That should not be the big takeaway from a movie with so many philosophies. But here Scarlet stands as yet another sellout JP anime that opts to ride the wave of white supremacy and Western culture with cliff notes from Eastern philosophy tacked on in an attempt to vie for authenticity.
Pop your popcorn. That's for the piggies in every US city thinking a seat in the back row is Porsche because of European history. They miss seeing the monocle though, so I be in the front row on days I'm making dough. All alone, in the zone, on the phone, until the trailers go off the screen, along with all those production companies that never did a thing for me.